Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, finally, we achieved it. We did it, brothers. We are the 100 subscriber special, and we're gonna be doing one of these for. I'm just kidding. We're gonna be doing all four. Let me just get right into it because, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long video. So let me just get right through this. We're gonna start off with Fusion World, just because I don't know. Honestly, I guess we can just go in order of hype and like where we can get quote unquote big hits. So Dragon Ball Fusion World would definitely be the least one, just because of, again, I think I did talk about it in my Fusion World video, where just how overprinted it was. Just the cards aren't really, there's not really any that crazy. I think the only one that you're currently going for is the Goku, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And that's a secret, which is pretty good though, actually, because per case. Wait, okay, we're good. I was gonna say, wait, did I get no, okay. There we go. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, wait, are we already gonna have to start this over? My dog was messing around here, but okay, we're good. So anyways, it's actually good going. And yeah, no, the one you're going for is that Goku, the Super Saiyan 4, the box mascot, obviously, but you do only get, at least from what I saw, I did open my full case. I did get a full case, because, I mean, dude, I actually managed to get it for, I think it was $4.50, which is just fucking insane, that's like $38 a box. That's just crazy to me. So I of course accepted the deal and went for it, and I ended up getting 8 secret rares, so 4 of each. But I did manage to, thankfully, get 2, what's it called, alt arts for Goku. So I got pretty lucky. And then I did look it up, and apparently that is kind of the norm, that you get 8, what's it called, of the alt arts. So that's kind of what we're going. Hey, nice. Speaking of, there we fucking go. Let's fucking go. My goodness. We got that, I think it's like a $40 card. And again, even the leader cards, the reprint cards, let's not even talk about those. Those are actually not that good, especially the Gohan one. There's like this Gohan reprint where it's like an 11 one. You really don't want to pull that one. But even the leader cards, realistically speaking, you really just prefer to pull the Goku over any of them, just because the Goku is a guaranteed 40 or 50 if you pull the altar, of course, versus the leaders. There's Majin Buu, there's Piccolo, there's Jiren. There's, I think the only ones that are even worth more than that Goku is the Goku itself, obviously the Super Saiyan 4, and then the Super Saiyan 2. So only those two are actually worth more than a regular Seeker, which is just insane, right? So when cases, because cases actually got to a price point that now they're like 600. So now, in my opinion, it's not really worth it. But they actually reached a price, I think like 475 in TCE pair, 500. And that's why I managed to get it for 450, because obviously they took around 10%, because, I mean, they didn't have to ship it. I bought it locally. They didn't have to ship it. They didn't have to pay fees. So it kind of just made more sense for them. And they kind of just wanted to get out of Dragon Ball Fusion World. So they kind of just wanted to get rid of it and sell it. So that's how I ended up with it. And man, it was such a good deal. Now obviously it's going for 600, so that's what, like around 45, 50 a box, give or take. So obviously a lot more expensive, right? But in my opinion, if you're gonna buy, just be careful. Dragon Ball, and just in general Bandai games, to be honest, unfortunately are prey to the whole, technically, if you already pull, like in One Piece, right, the leader cards, you already pull SP cards. Realistically speaking, you're not gonna pull damn near anything at that point, right? You're gonna get absolutely cooked at that point. So that's just kind of one of those things that sucks about Bandai games. You do kind of have to find a source that you kind of fully trust, right? That you are, especially if you're buying online, you really do have to trust. I definitely recommend steering very, very far away from places like TCE Player, just because it is so easy to, again, let's put a hypothetical, right? We have a box of 12 boxes. Hypothetically speaking, if I already pulled all 4 Gokus, I know that it is impossible. I don't know the God Rare if it actually takes a spot, so technically, but that's like 1 in 60 boxes, so you can't gamble on that one, right? So if I already pull all 4 Gokus, hypothetically speaking, I can just dump all my boxes and know that the Goku, again, being the best hit, even better than most of the leaders, right? even better than the reprints, even better. And obviously the Gohan is pretty bad. It's like $8. So obviously that's not the one you want. So in my opinion, it's just pretty risky to buy right now. So just be careful. It is pretty cheap, so I definitely recommend buying right now. It's mainly singles. If you're actually just caring about building decks, I recommend just buying singles. Just because you have to realize, again, if you don't get a Goku, I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of busting. Like I kind of noticed with even me paying like as little as I did, I noticed that realistically speaking, only in the boxes where I pulled the, well, no, actually no, not at my price point. But if you're going at the price point that they're selling, they used to sell for, they used to go for 45. Now they're going for 50 or 55, even more. So even at 45, I noticed that if you didn't pull that Goku, it was very, very rare for you to break even, just because that Goku is so valuable, and the alters in general. I think the average for the alters are like, it's like $7-8, right? So it just makes it, in my opinion, it's not as fun as an experience to open as, in my opinion, Battle Spirit Saga or Digimon. Those two are just more fun to open, just because even if you don't pull those insane per case hits or that super specific secret or whatever, you can still get some pretty good stuff. So that's my main issue with Dragon Ball right now. I think the main issue right now, obviously, is supply. There was too much. Obviously, a lot of stores saw how Set 1 did, and they ended up going balls deep, right? Probably like 10 cases type of deal. So that's why you see so much supply right now. So I wouldn't worry about it. I think it'll be like a Battle Spirit Saga situation. I think I talked about this in my Fusion World video, where I believe it will be kind of like a Battle Spirit Saga situation where they'll analyze the numbers and they'll start cutting back, and hopefully it'll make the boxes more worthwhile, right? So hopefully that's fine. Obviously we did pretty good right now. I mean, like I said, we pulled that Goku, and again, that is quite literally, unless you pull it, those 2 leaders that I mentioned, the 2 Gokus, or the altar version, that is the best hit you can pull. So I am definitely not complaining about that. I think I have 4. Obviously I pulled 4 in the case, and then this one, so now I have 5 Gokus total. Holy shit. I guess I'll place it, maybe keep one. I'm thinking of keeping one of the alters. I really like the altar. Oh, and I did pull out actually also the altar, the Goku Super Saiyan 4. So I ended up pulling that one, and it was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like its art though. It looks like a little too goofy. He has like a face where he's like, it's like, I don't know, it's like kind of cartoony, like a cartoony face. I didn't really like it. I was so hyped to see, because I've been wanting to keep a leader card, because I actually haven't kept any, but I don't know, I just don't like them as much as I kind of would have liked. I did also get the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which I definitely prefer, and I'm thinking of keeping, but I'm not sure. So we'll see about that. Okay, I think we got an altar. Let's see. We have Scouter, Majin Buu, Videl. Again, I'm kind of trying to zoom through these while still. Hey, oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna be Majin Buu because of the background. Hey, we got Videl. I'm pretty sure she's one of the better ones. I'll definitely take it. What the hell? Pretty sure she's like one of the $10 ones. I think the only ones that are like $10 is Gohan, the Saiyaman, except without the helmet. So pretty much, I think when he fights, I think it's Popovich, and then Videl, I think Pan is like 9, and then obviously the Goku, the GT Super Saiyan 3, right? Those are the kind of the altars that you're going for. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll definitely take a Videl. It's an extra Videl. But yeah, I don't know, how do you guys feel about Fusion World? Obviously, it is. It's just, in my opinion, a very. Here, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it better. Sorry about that. Especially for the rest of the video. Jesus Christ. I don't want to ruin it already. But anyways, I feel like Fusion World, just in its premise alone, is going to kind of struggle, just because it is a more simple version of an already existing game, right? And the game already still exists and is still running. So it's kind of like in this awkward situation where people don't know if to jump ship, to stay, like which one's going to go eventually, because realistically speaking, that's usually how it works in those type of games. Like, think of speed duels, like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? An even bigger company tried doing it, and it didn't really end up panning out. So a lot of people, I feel like, are just kind of concerned and kind of unwilling to jump into either one of them because they're seeing this division, right? And in my opinion, it was kind of a weird decision to make it the exact same game, just a simple version. I think they should have, if they wanted to make the same Dragon Ball game, they should have just mixed it up and created something new. I don't know, but I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. Maybe you guys disagree. But again, I just feel like it's such a hard selling point. Like, hey, do you want to play Dragon Ball? Yeah, I love Dragon Ball. It's like, oh, okay. What is this game that has like 20 sets? Oh, that's like more complicated version. I feel like a lot of people, especially card game players, I feel like by default, we kind of like those challenges, right? So a lot of people are gonna take that as a, well, I want to play the regular version. I want to take on a challenge, and it's just gonna be kind of an interesting premise, right? To get those people to accept and want to play Fusion World. So I don't know. It's kind of an interesting position they put themselves in, but again, I'm just a Dragon Ball fan, so I don't really care too much about that. I'm just here for the cool cards, and hey, I really do hope that's something they also step up in the art direction. It's something that I feel like has so much potential. Dragon Ball is a series with just rich characters, and hey, I definitely feel like we can step that up a notch and turn it up to 11. Just go crazy with it, Let's go. Got Nappa, but yeah, no, overall Dragon Ball, obviously we got Dragon Ball Daima coming out, which very interesting, obviously, kind of I don't know if it's a reboot. I kind of forgot it. I watched the trailer like once. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't captivate me too much, but it is kind of interesting. It's a new story, thankfully. Obviously, we've been dying of thirst since Dragon Ball Super ended. I mean, that shit's been so long at this point. It's just torture at this point. I mean, it's ridiculous that we haven't gotten anything new. It's kind of hilarious, in my opinion, but we'll have to see about that. But I don't know, how do you guys feel about it? Are you guys excited for Dragon Ball Daima? Obviously, like I said, I don't know why it kind of reminds me of that GT, like early seasons, that like adventure-y, like, oh, we're gonna explore different places, we're gonna, like learn about all these different aliens and stuff, right? And all these different places and stuff. Kind of gives me that vibe. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. But that obviously it's gonna be Vegeta now. They're both in the. I don't know if it's a kid. I'm pretty sure it's a kid form, right? So it's like a kid form, because I was gonna say it's not like a miniature form. No, it's like, yeah, they're like actual kids. Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say I remember Vegeta, yeah, looking like a kid. So yeah, no, definitely it's like a kid form. Very interesting. Like I said, obviously, literally taking out a GT. Gonna be interesting how Vegeta reacts to it. That's gonna be hilarious. I feel like it's gonna lead to a lot of scenes of. Like those movies when they have like a baby that is just like, or like a child that is just like super misbehaved. I feel like it's gonna lead to a lot of scenes like that. Like I think that movie is called Little Man or something like that, where it's like this grown ass man and he's pretending to be a baby to steal from this family. That movie's hilarious, man. If I watch it now, probably wouldn't be funny or anywhere near as good. It's probably one of those nostalgia things, but Jesus Christ, I remember loving that movie. Oh yeah, speaking of that, this pretty much is how he looks. I don't know if it's from Daima exactly, but this literally is how he looks. Like, yeah, definitely like a child version. He definitely doesn't look like, oh, they shrunk you, right? Like, he actually looks like a child. So definitely gonna be interesting taking it back. Hopefully what I'm interested is, hopefully we'll be able to see more of the Saiyan. Hopefully we'll be able to see more of that origin, right? I feel like GT did that so well with the Super Saiyan 4 and towing that line of bringing it back to the origins, the mythology, the tale, all that good shit. And I much prefer that over how Super Saiyan God did it. I feel like that was a little bit more artificial, because we didn't really have any experience with that. It was just like, oh, there's this legend, and it just happened, right? Versus Super Saiyan 4, the tale, that's something that we've noticed Goku. That's what makes him different, and that's what's made him special for all these years. That's what makes him unique. That's what's made him stood out when he was a child for so long. And I feel like going back to that is so interesting, and that it's tied to such a strong power. I think that was so cool. But yeah, that's a little opinion of what I have on GT. Obviously, a very flawed part of the series, but I feel like with a lot of redeemable and charming aspects. But anyways, don't get me started. Definitely not going to go on a tangent about GT. How about we move on to the second game? So to cap up the first one, Dragon Ball Fusion World, we just finished it. Pretty good speed, I feel like. So we got crew recap our hits. Son Goku. Super Saiyan, speaking of GT, nice. Super Saiyan GT 3 Goku, Videl, Altar. So it was a 2-hit box, but it was with a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so we're absolutely fine. We got Vegeta, we got Topo, Majin Buu, Pan, nice. And then finally, of course, our main attraction. Holy shit. I love his altar though. His altar, he's actually doing, I think, the 10-time Kamehameha. I just thought that would be kind of a given. But in this one, he's doing like that lame attack that in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you can just equip to like any character, like that energy volley where they just go wah, and they're just throwing like a bunch of little balls, and I hate it. I hate that. But hey, it is what it is, right? It's a $40 card, so I could literally care less, and I already have the altered, so it is what it is. Obviously, it would have been sick to pull the God Rare, but especially in this video, right? The 100 subscriber, are you kidding me? If we can pull anything over, I mean, we already pulled a $40 card, so that's our highest so far. Hey, I guess we keep track of that, like our highest card so far. So our highest card so far is definitely Son Goku, followed by Videl. So let's see if we can top that. Let's see. We're gonna start with Battle Spirit Saga, probably the lesser known of it. Even though Dragon Ball is obviously kind of in a slumber, and the Battle Spirit Saga boxes right now are stupidly expensive. I mean, this box is quite literally, I think, like $90. I managed to get it for 70, but it's $90. So even though it's more expensive in my opinion, it is the lesser known of the two, just because Battle Spirit Saga again doesn't have any of those IPs, heavy IPs carrying it. It's a new IP that Bandai created themselves. Not new, but it's something that they created themselves, right? It's definitely newer than any of these other IPs. One Piece, Digimon, Dragon Ball, these IPs that have millions and millions of people that they can pull from, right? We got Mezu Demon. So yeah, very interesting to see the different art styles as well. That's something that I love seeing, especially across the same company. That is so interesting. Reversal. Obviously, we went from Dragon Ball to a more fantasy. Now we're going to what is this? Nice. Knight. What is it? Agalia. Oh, I was going to say Isalia. But no, Knight Agalia. Nice. I'm going to put these in a separate pile. I'll just obviously organize it later. We definitely don't have time for that. And I kind of did talk a little more than I should have on that Dragon Ball one. So let me try to catch up. But anyways, yeah, no, definitely this game, in my opinion, is that one that is struggling the most for the Bandai games, unfortunately. As much as it sucks to see, obviously I do love the art. I mean, just look at like this creativity, right? Like what, like this is just like look at this, it's just a random card and it's so sick. But it kind of sucks to see it struggling. But again, in my opinion, it's just that is just such a not really regarded IP when Bandai games usually kind of rely on that, right? It's kind of their whole thing. Digimon again is obviously, in my opinion, is pretty big now because of the card game. So in my opinion, just relying on those identities of those IPs. One Piece, obviously, one of the biggest IPs. And then Dragon Ball as well, right? One of the big threes. So they just usually rely on that identity of their TCG so much that not having it, in my opinion, is something that they don't really know how to handle, at least in the West. Obviously, this game is doing extremely well in Japan. So it is kind of a conundrum, right? Like how come they can't figure out the Western market, but they can figure out the Japanese market, which is obviously, I think, huge, right? It's even bigger than the US market, just because Japan has so many people that are actually into TCGs. I feel like nowadays most people are into gaming. That's like the number one hobby, I feel like. So that is definitely, what the hell is this? Nice. What the hell? It's literally how I look when I go to Sugar Factory. What the man, I love Sugar Factory, but Jesus Christ, you definitely shouldn't go if you can help it. But yeah, no, they actually have fixed up a lot of stuff. Obviously, I just talked a little bit of doom and gloom, but they actually have fixed up a lot of stuff. I am not gonna lie, they actually have pushed a lot of different changes. For example, in the first set, you used to only get 6, and I want you to actually do this with me. I've opened, I think, 4 packs so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've opened, 4 packs. So I actually want you to count if we get any pack without a single hit. So just keep that in mind as we go through Battle Spirit Saga. It just goes to show, because in the first set, for example, we only got 6 X-Rares and 1 SPR. So that just absolutely sucked. Look at that, it looks so nice. That just absolutely sucked, right? 7 hits in your entire box. That's, in my opinion, this kind of light, right? That's kind of insane. That's less than a third of your box really being special to open, feeling special to open, whatever you want to call it, right? And they listened to that criticism. And firstly, now, obviously, you're getting this anniversary ones, but I'm not going to count those because obviously those I think are only going to be for this set. But now you're actually getting 2 SPRs. And in my opinion, that's huge, right? And they actually made that collaboration rares as well, because I'm guessing they're going to use this game. No, hey, let's go. We got that. Finally, we're getting the other characters. Holy shit. I think the only character I got in the previous box was Shinji, which is just so sad. Oh, no, actually, I got Mary as well. But it wasn't a Mary card, but she was, like, in the art. So I guess that counts. But anyways, yeah, no, they're going to use this game, I feel like, to push those more random IPs as well. Obviously, now with the introduction of Union Arena, it does kind of concern me that they're gonna stop caring even less about Battle Spirit Saga just because they now have a literally full-fledged collab game, right? So they can just grind that one out fully. So I do really hope that they keep making positive changes as they have. Again, just making the box more fun opening. That collector rares, you used to only get them like on a per case type of hit shit, right? I think it was like 3 or 4 a case in set 2. And then they actually had these boxes where you just wouldn't get any hits, like any SPR, which is like a secret, or well, not a secret. It's like an altar. Think of it like an altar, right? It's an altar. Imagine opening a Digimon box, a One Piece box, a Dragon Ball box with 0 altars. Like, that's just fucking crazy, right? And that's what they did. And in my opinion, that early perception of the game just really hurt its reputation. And that's something really hard to recover from, right? That first impression, if everyone thinks like, oh, this game is doing bad, so I don't want to touch it. So that kind of sucks. Strategy? Wouldn't it be strategy? What? Is strategy actually a word, or is that actually a typo? I pulled it, so I'm definitely gonna double check it to see if the other one, because I don't. Is strategy a word? I'm definitely gonna look that up right after. What the hell? There's no way they actually just have a typo like that. Star vs. Dragon, if they do, that's hilarious. Jelly. You get Emerald Spinning Sword. But yeah, how do you guys like it? Obviously, the art so far. If you actually do play Battle Spirit Saga, how do you like the game so far? How do you like the changes? How do you think? Do you think they're positive? Do you think they'll actually be meaningful? Do you think it's a little too late? Obviously, hey, let me know your thoughts, right? They thankfully did confirm set 6 already, so it's not like it's fully dead. It's not like it's not fully shut down yet. So we definitely have stuff to look forward to. So I definitely recommend checking it out, but maybe buy one of the older boxes. You know, if you don't want to spend, again, these boxes are pretty expensive, right? So if you don't want to spend that much, I definitely just recommend buying maybe a set 3. I think that's probably one of the better ones for the lower cost. You can still pull like $3-4 cards, still pretty fun for that price point, right? Because set 1 and 2, realistically speaking, just because of how many stores order it, there's just too many copies for anything to really be worth anything. So set 3, in my opinion, I think it's going for like 20 something bucks. So it's a great starting point. Just try it, see if you like the game, see if you like the art, and if you don't, hey, you didn't really lose out on much, right? Versus $90. So just my recommendation in case you're curious about trying it, you're curious about opening it up. Definitely recommend starting off with set 3 Aquatic Invaders. So that's just my little tidbit right there. Yes, Sacred Woodlaugh. But yeah, the big deal in this one, obviously, they introduced the dual symbols, and what that means. I think I mistook it because I thought that used to be like its whole color, but I think how it actually works is the symbols, like these little symbols. Here, I'll show you. Let me pull a multi-symbol one, and I'll show you so you guys can understand it a little better. Because I actually think I made a mistake over here, right? So those little symbols, they're not actually her color, I believe. Wait, is it actually her color? I thought it was just to reduce. Because what these mean is essentially what you can reduce it by, right? It's not actually like it doesn't really mean like, oh, it's attack or anything like that. It's actually just a like reduction thing. So if, for example, you have 2 symbols right there, and if you have 2 white symbols, if you have 2 white monsters, you reduce the cost of this card by 2, right? So that's kind of how it works. So obviously, if you have multiple symbols, the idea is that you can play those cards in more decks, right? It just makes them adds more variety, more spiciness to the decks. You can play them in multiple strategies. If now red cards aren't gonna be confined to red cards, right? Now maybe you can run a red purple card in both your purple and your red decks now. So just add more variety, more flavor. In my opinion, that's a great thing. I'm always gonna be in favor of that. And hey, obviously, something that I definitely approve of. And if you do play Battle Spirit Saga, what is your favorite color? Definitely interested in. I think the newest one they introduced was blue, which is like sea creature. So each color has it's like its own realm. That's like the lore. I guess I can explain to you the lore of the game while we're here, right? Obviously, again, this is the smaller one, so I feel like some people might have not heard of this game yet. So the whole lore is that each of these colors, each of these represents like a different realm. And for example, let's say, what the hell is this? Bullet Seed. Oh, I thought he said Bullet Seed. My brain, it's just that it's that Pokemon move, Bullet Seed. Wait, what? Oh, this isn't an anniversary. Oh, here, for example, here's our first. Oh, this is an SPR. Wait, did I already get two SPRs? Didn't I literally get two SPRs already? Oh, never mind, I didn't. I got collab cards. Okay, so I got three character collab cards. Damn, that's kind of crazy. So these are the SPRs. Okay, so first SPR, here we go. So these are the SPRs I was mentioning about. Think of these as the alt arts in Digimon or One Piece, right? So these are the ones that you're really going for, and you used to only get one of these in the first three sets. That was just fucking insane, right? It just really made the boxes not, in my opinion, just not fun opening. So I'm definitely grateful that they changed it. So you'll see we'll get a second one, right? But anyways, going back to the realm thing. So yeah, each of the colors represents like a different realm, and each of those realms has like a particular strategy, obviously not defined, right? You can still have some variety, especially now with the multiple symbols. Now you can have even more variety, but obviously each of those colors has like a strategy that defines them the most, right? So for example, you have red. What do you think about red? It's aggressive. Obviously, it's gonna be the more aggressive type, and that is shown. I think it's like dragons, dinosaurs, like beasts. Like these more aggressive beasts. Versus you have white, for example, which is like mechas. What do you think? Defense. So they're more focused on their defenses. Then you have green. What does green? Grass, nature. So they're more focused on nature. They're more focused, I believe, on. I actually have no idea what green strategy is. That's one of the few that I actually didn't, because that color was introduced in set 2, kind of like blue was introduced in set 3. So those two were in that first, and I think I only know the lore for the first 4. So I apologize. I know it's nature related. I mean, you can see all the cards, right? If you've been paying attention, all the cards are like very, very nature related. Oh, come on. I got 2 dupes in my collectors. Are you serious? Come on. We have the 10th angel. Unfortunately, we couldn't even get we're just missing what, Asuka for the main characters. Hopefully we can pull it. But yeah, no. Then you have that's red, white, green. Then you have purple, which is like evil, like snakes, zombies, demons, that kind of stuff, right? Underworld. Think of that. And then that's white. That's red, purple. Oh, and then you have orange, which is like fairies, magic, angels, all that kind of good stuff, right? Alice in Wonder, like fables. So that kind of thing. And then you have blue, which I believe is the sea, which is like sea creatures. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that each color has like its own little lore. I really think that it just adds a little creativity to it, like a little touch to it, that hey, it actually really means something. It's not just like a little line there. It has some implication, right? Even though it really doesn't. It's obviously just a type. But I like that it has a little implication, right? Like a quote unquote little thing going for it. I think it's pretty cool. What the hell is... Dude, this one's sick. Look at this. Sea Lord's Maw. Nice. I don't think we've seen that many X-rays. I think I've only gotten, what, 1 X-ray? And I'm not gonna lie, in this game, obviously, like I said, due to the kind of lesser popularity, a lot of the extras in this set are actually kind of insane. Like they're like $30. It's fucking crazy, just because of how little people are selling, right? There's like, oh nice, we finally got one. The one that I don't recognize. Are you serious? What? Wait, whose is this? What the hell? Mecha Unit 5? Oh, come on. Well, it is an Evangelion. I did want an Evangelion, so I don't care. I'll take any of them. I'm definitely very grateful for that. I ended up getting... Oh, yeah, I ended up getting the kid with the white hair. I forgot his name, but I know he's like a representation of Adam, right? Or something like that. I think that's how they explained it. Like a poison lizard. Oh, this shit looks sick. Let's go. I think we're almost done with Battle Spirit Saga. So hey, I don't know. Obviously, let me know if you haven't opened it so far. If you've never seen Battle Spirit Saga before, let me know what you're thinking about it. Let me know what you think of the art. Do you think it's generic? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's are you curious to open any, or are you just kind of interested in passing by for say? Let me know your opinions. Even if it's a negative one, don't worry about it. I mean, hey, if you don't like the art, I mean, you don't like the art, right? I don't think that's something that we can blame you for. I'm not gonna find you. I'm not gonna hunt you down Liam Neeson style. Like, relax, man. It's okay. If you don't like any of these games, hey. That's kind of why I also did it like this. My original plan for this video was to just open 1 pack of each, but I realized how much of a shit show that would be and just how annoying that would be to watch. So I think this will be a much easier experience in case, you know, hey, what if you are into One Piece and Digimon? Realistically speaking, you're probably gonna hop around if I didn't if I did it by sections anyway. So I'm just gonna make it easier. And second of all, if I did do it like mixed, like I opened one of one, I probably would get confused eventually. And second of all, I think that would just make it such a weird viewing experience. And topic wise, like, what do you even talk about? Because you're opening all of them, right? So it's like, oh, Battle Spirit Saga, One Piece, Digimon, like you're just going through all the topics. Like, yeah, I don't think so. Shinobi, Flame Disaster. See, what the hell is this? You know, I can't stay too much on these cards just because, again, time wise, but I swear to God, another dupe. Come on. What a kick to the nuts. What a kick to the... Well, give me that Saga rare. Imagine. Do I swear? Fortunately, nothing too crazy. I don't think I pulled anything, any like extras like that good. Yeah, no, I think that ones that you're going for was the elf, the green elf, the Karu something, the blue green one, and then the what's it called? The Wendigo. That's the Wendigo. Nice. The Wendigo. I think that's the ones that you're technically going for. So let's just go through our hits. X-Rare, collab, X-Rare, X-Rare, SPR, or no, collaboration, anniversary, collaboration, SPR, anniversary, collaboration. Oh yeah, it doesn't have his name. Why would it not have his name? What the hell? Ray, collaboration, X-Rare, anniversaries, and X-Rare. Nice, okay. So nothing too crazy. Again, I don't recognize any of them. So I do believe that Goku is still our best hit. So very interesting. Are we gonna be able to dethrone a $40 card? This one has a definitely very strong possibility, and Jesus Christ. Let me just say this. This box caused a lot of pain to the Digimon community. This box changed everything, to say the least. I even made a whole video about it, and if you'll notice, obviously these are the 4 Bandai games that are available, but also for each of these franchises, I actually have a video that did relatively well. So also, as a small thank you, obviously I wanted to open those related boxes, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I'll also be doing a second part where I open more random games. So if you're only into Bandai, hey, I appreciate you being here at least. And if you're just into card game openings, massive card game openings and shit, I'm your guy, right? There'll be a part 2, so stay tuned. But yeah, no, this box definitely changed everything. The power dynamic, it just introduced these 2 insane secret rares, right? That you just kind of needed if you wanted to compete, or if you wanted to, realistically speaking, try out any of the new decks. You kind of needed them, right? So either Imperial Dramon, which is now like a $24 card, or Magnamon or Rapidmon, all these insane cards that are just pretty good, right? So unfortunately in this one, I am kind of nervous. Battle Spirit Saga, honestly, I kind of just like opening for fun. I don't really care too much, but this is like a $140 box. So we're starting to enter uncharted territories here. That's understatement, to say the least. I definitely don't recommend doing this. This is definitely one of those rules for thee, not for me, because, well, not even that. I'm actually doing this. I'm doing you a favor, my guy. I'm saving you the money so that you don't have to do this and lose your money. So imagine I pull some insane. I pulled the, what's it called? The texture golden one. You're about to buy that shit. We got Phoenixmon. We got what the hell is that name? Arcunimon? Yeah, no, this box definitely that pretty hated. Obviously, a lot of people, it caused a lot of confusion and anger with people. Just a lot of people saying, like, what the fuck was Bandai thinking? They should have never print Seekers that are this strong. And I kind of agree to an extent, right? I do definitely think that Seekers should be good. In my opinion, making Seekers like gimmicky one-offs for decks just kind of sucks. And because you have to realize, right, for BT boxes, Seekers, you do get them like 58% of the time. So if they're worthless, it kind of just kills your entire value for the box, because you're going to get them so often. Versus if they're good, if one of them is good, in my opinion, it's going to kind of bolster that price and not make it so unfair, right? Because otherwise, yeah, you're going to have like $65 boxes, $70 boxes. And obviously, I don't think that's what they want, because stores just probably weren't ordering enough, right? So they want to increase that by making the Seekers better. Well, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Obviously, we'll see about that. But Still no secret. They're saving it for last. They definitely want to make this spicy. Oh boy, I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully we can pull it. I think the ones we need to pull for supers are the, what's it called, Vikemon, the Phoenix Mon. Oh no, the Valkyrie Mon. Sorry, not Phoenix. Valkyrie Mon, and then the Paildramon. So, hey, really hope we can pull them. Worst comes to worst, I actually really wanted the poster card. So if I can pull that one, I mean, obviously it's like, I'm pretty sure it's an SP card, so RIP my chances. But I did want to pull that one because I do love that. It's literally just a movie poster. I know that's, some people might think that's super lazy, but dude, I actually think it looks amazing. So if I can pull it, that actually would be awesome. Especially because I did thankfully pull the Golden Magnamon, which was, again, fucking insane. I think that video did pretty bad, ironically enough, and I pulled a literally $600, $700 card. Well, I didn't pull it. I think maybe that's why, because I didn't pull it. I just did a video, like, recapping the case where I pulled it, because obviously I didn't record it, so I couldn't have recorded it. But still, it was just crazy. And then Infernal Ascension, I didn't get anything in Infernal, actually, yeah. Infernal, I didn't get anything. But first, okay, I see it. Let's cut the bullshit. I see a super. Show me. Cut the bullshit. Show me. Pilgrim. Oh, okay. Dino Beamon. I'll take it. It's not bad. I thought it was gonna be a big Wukomon or something. Jesus Christ, I was about to be devastated. Or Shroudmon, sorry, Shroudmon. Shroudmon is the one that's purple. I saw purple, dude. I was about to be fucking devastated. But nah, we're good. Dino Beamon it's okay. It's like a $5 card. It's nothing crazy. Again, just because of how expensive Imperial Dramon is, you kind of need. Why did I jinx myself? Come on, you guys. What the hell? Jesus Christ. This is about to turn into the. Oh wait, did we get Wukomon? Nice. This is like a $7 card, by the way. It'll probably contribute to the prize box, huh? Just the rare Wukomon. But this might turn into the biggest PSA. Don't waste your money on booster boxes ever. Jesus Christ. I didn't even think about it that way. But hey, I guess it's some good to society if it helps you guys not spend your money. And well, I don't know. Obviously, again, you have to go in with the right mindset, right? If you go with the mindset of, I need to make this much, then you're going to be miserable, right? It's kind of like going to the casino with the mindset of, I'm going to win. Like, realistically speaking, you might as well flip a coin before you go in the door. And if it lands on tails, you might as well head home. Those are literally probably better than your actual chances. I'm not going to lie. That 50% is probably better than, okay, well, could have been worse. But it's definitely one of the worst ones. RIP. Hopefully we can pull a Magnamon and come back from that. But hey, we'll see about that. But yeah, no, it's like going to the casino and expecting to win. You know, like double your money or some insane stuff like that. It's just, you're going to have to, it might work, but, you know, I wouldn't walk in with those expectations. Let's do this. Show me. Oh, I thought I saw a super. Man, I was going to say we're getting back-to-back hits. Hopefully we can get pulled 2 Ukomons. That's also kind of a big deal. Ukomon is worth more than like 80% of supers. That is insane. That is insane to think about. Just because they didn't ban this motherfucker. Everyone, I'm telling you, everyone on their fucking mother was expecting this dude to get banned. The moment they didn't ban him, his altar shot up to $60. That is insane. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. It's definitely not Magnamon, but I'm pretty sure Magnamon went down a bit to like 38, and that one's like 35. So honestly, even if it's a little lower, honestly, it's fine. Compared to most alt-arts, now that I think about it, I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh man, this kind of sucks. But now that I think about it, compared to most alt-arts, it's actually not that bad. I think the only alt-arts that would probably beat it is Imperial Dramon, the Valkyrie Mon. Oh, yes, fucking. We're actually cooking. We're absolutely cooking. Holy shit. I don't think you can pull 3. I've never pulled 3 for rare, so I'll definitely take 2 because you're not guaranteed to a box. So I'll definitely take a second Ukomon. Jesus Christ. If I can pull a third one, that's literally like pulling 3 extra supers right there. So I just pulled 2 extra supers right there, essentially. Oh, come on, dude. How do I jinx myself? I say, oh, hey, I thought I saw Big Wukomon and Shroudmon, and I somehow pulled both. Jeez. Bandai is like, fuck you. We already gave you that Gold Magnamon. We're not going to give you shit on this one anymore. Because I think that one actually doesn't take spots. So, man, this could be exciting. If we pull an SP card, this could be exciting. But I definitely wouldn't count on that shit. I definitely wouldn't count on that. I can't believe it, dude. Fucking Goku is still not unthroned. It actually might be the case that we don't get a better card than Goku GT $40. Jesus Christ. And it was the first box, the cheapest box, and we started off with the best hit. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Oh, I thought I saw a little SR. Yeah, no, how are you guys feeling about Digimon so far? Obviously, BT17 did kind of bring it back, so that's why I'm not as negative in Digimon. Because BT17 is like 90, 95 bucks, which is like MSRP, right? So they somewhat fixed the price, which is, again, now it's MSRP. So they fixed that. Obviously, it's not great. That's why I say somehow it's not great to have to pay more. But again, in my opinion, it's better than having stores not order enough or not order at all, right? Just start dropping it overall. I did see a lot of stores drop Digimon, like the halfway point, like Digimon, like set 8, set 7. So I feel like a lot of stores gave it a chance, and they just didn't see those that price ever going up. Just if anything, going more down, right? And they kind of just lost the interest. So hopefully, this new philosophy and this new card design hopefully helps them, and it makes it more stable, right? Hopefully, again, not One Piece. I'm not saying I want it to be One Piece double the MSRP. Some insane shit. But again, just around there. Just so stores actually want to keep it around. So, okay. If we can pull Imperial Dramon, Imperial Dramon. What the hell am I saying? Imperial Dramon. I'm thinking BT17. I'm thinking the Paladin mode. Jesus Christ. Sorry. We're going for Pale Dramon. We're going for Pale Dramon, not Imperial Dramon. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Hopefully, before you left a comment or before you typed an angry comment, you got to this part. So hopefully you don't hate me still. But hey, sorry about that. Oh my good. Wait. No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Is that our 7th SR? Because you only get 7 VTs. No. Did we not pull a pill? 1, 2, 3, 4. I really almost counted the Ukuma. I might as well count it, right? 6. Okay, we're missing 1. We are missing 1 super in 3 packs. Jesus Christ. Okay, please. Please give us Pildramon. If we get Pildramon, I'm not gonna lie, this box was actually not bad at all. Like, if we get Pildramon, we have three of the best SRs, if not the best. We got Rapidmon, which is it's not Pildramon. It's Chaosmon. No! Oh, well. It just goes to show, right? Just how dependent you are on those hits. But still, it wasn't that bad. Obviously, for $140 bucks. Yeah, yikes. But for just a... Oh, I didn't pay 140 first. Wow, what a kick to the nuts. You give me another start and it's not Pildramon. Nice. I paid 100 for it, so that's why I'm not that upset about it, right? If I had paid 140, then yeah, maybe I'd be fuming, but hey, I didn't, so... I think we pretty much got around there. So, hey, if anything, we did pretty okay considering that, again, you're so reliant on that Pildramon, right? You're so reliant on pulling it. Or if not, you're fucked. That, hey, it's actually not that bad. Let's go through this. Final 2 packs. I think, yeah, we definitely can't pull any more SRs, so we're just going for an SP card if I can manage to pull one, which, yeah, right. But hey, at least it wasn't a big Ukuman Alt-Art. It wasn't a Louis Alt-Art. So it could have definitely been worse. So I'm definitely not going to complain. And I definitely got 2 of the best SRs, right? And what's it called? In Valkyremon and Dino Beamon. Unfortunately, I didn't pull the Pildramon, obviously. And what other one? There's another good one, I think. Oh man, I forgot the name of it, but I'm pretty sure that was another good one. Yeah, no, okay. I was gonna say, imagine a speaker right there. Just pull it out of nowhere. Just boom. Got that $300 card. Alright, One Piece, our final game. Okay, we're hopefully gonna keep this under an hour. That's kind of what I was going for. So hopefully we're doing okay. Okay, we are. Let's finish this up. One Piece. Awakening of the New Era, the most hyped one by far, just because of the possibility. Again, this one is kind of reliant on those, which I'm not the biggest fan of, reliant on those insane hits to kind of justify its price, right? Because it's so expensive because you have the possibility of getting an Oda sign card, a manga card. There's 3 manga cards even, right? So that's why, in my opinion, it's so expensive. But so in my opinion, if you haven't gotten it, you might wait. I don't know if they'll reprint it. They reprinted this one like 5 times already. So I don't know when they'll get their fill. But I mean, if they've done it 5 times, what's stopping them from doing it a 6th time, right? It's one of those things. So in my opinion, it might be worth it. I don't know. Oh, wait. Let me separate the hits from Digimon so we can go over them. Right there. Okay, let me just go through them. Oh, yeah, and these are the decks for your arena, by the way, in case you haven't seen them. Look at how small they are. These are so small. Look at this. Look at a card for reference. Dude, they're literally the size of a card. What the fuck? Like, they really just packed these motherfuckers up with the exact space. Jesus Christ. They really said you're not getting any extra space. Look at that. Chaosmon. Sylphimon, Valkyriemon, again, one of the best. Oh, and we did pull 2 Ukomons as well. That also helped. This one's okay. Definitely could have been better, but it's definitely not that bad. And then Dino Beamon as well, right? So definitely could have been better. Definitely. We could have cooked a little harder, but you know what? It's definitely also not the worst. So I am not going to complain. And we did pull that Rapidmon. That Rapidmon really saved our asses. Jesus Christ. If we hadn't pulled that Rapidmon, we would have gotten absolutely destroyed. I can't even... just explain just how hard we would have gotten cooked if we hadn't pulled that Rapidmon. Just because the altar we pulled wasn't one of the good ones, right? And again, just goes to show that you have to be careful. You always have to analyze. When a box is so expensive, you just have to look at this. And even this one, right? That even goes for this one, the OPO5. That you have to analyze and look at it. And does it make sense for me to buy it at this price point, realistically speaking? Or should I just buy singles? Unless, obviously, I want the experience of opening packs, in which case, hey, knock yourself out, obviously. But if you're trying to justify it logically, then yeah, in my opinion, just buy singles, right? That's just probably, that's gonna be your answer probably like 90% of the time. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, even if you did, even if when you see me pull some insane stuff, right? Like, you have to keep in mind that realistically speaking, you're probably gonna be better off just buying the singles and just guaranteeing yourself those hits versus, you know, essentially what is gambling. Let's face it, right? Oh, nice. We got Limburg. Dude, this one looks so sick, and it's just a basic leader card. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure he got destroyed, though. He used to be the meta Sakasuki, but I'm pretty sure they nerfed him. So I don't know if destroyed is probably the right term, but they definitely nerfed the fuck out of him because he dropped in price by a lot after that ban list. X Barrels, Hinobird. Show me. I think. Oh, come on. I thought it was an SP. What the? An SP card. I thought it was an SR card. No, yeah, definitely One Piece. I think what you're going for mainly is obviously, I mean, SP cards and leader cards and all that crazy shit. But I really like One Piece because it's kind of similar in Digimon, where even your SRs are, yeah, they're not worth a lot. I'm not saying, oh, it justifies it, buy it at 180. But if you can get it at MSRP, it usually kind of does justify it, right? Because the alt-arts are usually, what, like $10? So you can kind of just see that as that. And then some of the SRs are kind of decent. So it does build up your value. I'm not saying it's great. I definitely think Digimon is the most balanced out of all the Bandai games. But it definitely is better than, for example, Dragon Ball Fusion World, right? So, hey, my opinion, that's great. Borsalino, nice. I actually got his altar for set 5. So, yeah, very nice. When I opened it up previously. First SR, finally. Jesus Christ, we started off late in this one. Hopefully we can pull that. Hopefully we can get a 3-hit box. I completely forgot about that as well. That Dragon Ball Fusion World and what's it called? One Piece versus Digimon. Digimon is usually very, very like formulaic. It usually follows the same. Like all BT boxes, you will get the same thing, for example. They only change it up on the EX boxes because those boxes usually don't sell as well. So they give you 3 hits and then a possibility of an extra Seeker, right? So it's 3 hits and then possibly a 4th hit, 50% chance. Versus BT boxes, it's a guaranteed no matter what 2 hits, kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh system, right? Where you get 2 Seekers no matter what. So that's kind of what they're going for. Well, actually, I've gotten 3 sometimes, but it's super rare. But point is, you usually get to 2 alt-arts, and that's kind of... Oh, let's fucking go. First of all, wait, what? You're from OPO2? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what? From what I remember, yeah, SP cards are usually based on like older set cards, right? Because I pulled that Gecko Moria SP card in my OPO8. And it was, what's it called? I think it was from one of the starter decks, actually. And it was going for like $70. I actually sold it. for $70. It was crazy. And yeah, no, it definitely was one of the more pricey ones. So SP cards in general, Jesus Christ, we're absolutely cooking. I don't know if it's better than $40. We'll have to find out. Well, I'll have to find out after the video. But dude, that's kind of insane. What the fuck? We really One Piece, the one that usually, dude, One Piece for me is so mixed. It's I swear it's such a 50-50 experience for me. But hey, thankfully in this one they actually treated me pretty damn good. Especially set 5. I think the best I pulled when I initially pulled it was Luffy, the alt. Oh no, I did pull Enel. Never mind, I pulled Enel, the SP Enel. Never mind, I did pull an SP card. I think I pulled an SP card in OPO 5, OPO 6. I pulled Miss Sunday, and Onami. I pulled 2 SP cards actually, and then in and Borsalino. I actually pulled 3. Jesus Christ, that was kind of insane. And then I pulled in OPO 7. I don't think I pulled any. Or wasn't Onami in OPO 7? I think Onami was OPO 7. So there you go. Oh yeah, Onami was OPO 7. There you go. Yeah, that's why. That's what I was saying, because I remember why I confused it, because Onami came out in OPO 6, but she got her SP version in OPO 7. So that's why I confused it. So yeah, I got 1 SP card, or 2 now in OPO 5, 1 in OPO 6, 1 in OPO 7, and 1 in OPO 8. OPO 9. You better watch your ass. I'm coming for those SP cards, especially those anniversary cards. I'm coming for them. Show me. Oh, I thought it was an SR. Well, thankfully you guys didn't miss that, because that angle was super shitty. So yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, speaking of, hey, there you go. Speaking of the one I got. So yeah, I think that does mean that you can't get a leader card anymore, because I don't think I've ever seen, and I think that's how they partition it, right? Like, 2 boxes have SP cards, and then 2 boxes have leaders in your case. So I think that's how it works. And then Seekers, I don't know if it's kind of like Dragon Ball, because how it works in Dragon Ball Fusion World, in a case, I just opened one. And how it works is pretty much each box. Whoa! Okay, we just broke that shit. Never mind. Oh. Dude, this box is fucking crazy. What the fuck? I pulled the SPNO the first time, and now I pulled the leader. Now I have, now I don't have. I sold the NO, but I ended up pulling both Nos. That's kind of funny. Imagine we pull another altar. Dude, if I can pull another altar, we're about to go fucking crazy. This definitely was the best box, though. I mean, I don't know how much they're worth, but I mean, just combined, they definitely have to be worth more than $40. There's absolutely no way. And thankfully, obviously, I didn't pay $180 for this box. I mean, Jesus Christ, that would have been absolutely crazy. I thankfully did get this one for MSRP. I kind of just been holding on to it, to be honest. I had an extra one, and I figured I might as well save it for kind of a big occasion for the channel. And hey, obviously, yes, I realize 100 subscribers isn't anything crazy before you type or you think about it. But in my opinion, just when you're so small, and this is something that a lot of big YouTubers have shared as well, and in my opinion, just when you're so small that you have like less than 3 digits of subscribers, so many people just pass you, don't even consider watching your videos. Your quality is most likely isn't gonna be as good. So those few people who do subscribe and do support my videos and every single video, and they comment sometimes, and I see them, I really do appreciate it, and it really does mean a lot to me. So I definitely wanted to. Is it a little extra? This is probably like $500 in booster boxes that I just opened. Yeah, sure, maybe, but you know what? Thank you for being here, man. Just in general, just thank you for being here. It's honestly pretty cool. Obviously, like I said, it's nothing crazy. It's not like 10K or like 1 million or anything like that. But to me, it's still pretty cool, and I'm just grateful for that, even if it is a small amount, right? Nice. Okay, we got probably one of the worst this one. Well, we did get 2 insane ones, so I don't really care. Honestly, you can cook me if you want now. One Piece, if you want in this box, I guess I've served my function. But no, I don't see us getting a 3rd hit. That would be way too good. I mean, shit, if we do, I mean, we're gonna keep opening packs. But if we do, I'm pretty sure it'll be just what's it called, the regular altar, right? I mean, I say that as I literally just said, you can't get a leader and an SP card, and I just pulled it in the same video. I mean, Jesus Christ. I jinxed myself in reverse. Maybe I should have started off the video by saying, hopefully I won't pull a manga, a saga rare, a god rare, just this insane rarities. Maybe that would have worked out in the end. But hey, well, it is what it is. We're approaching the hour, so that's why I'm kind of just trying to rush through these final ones. Obviously, you know me, I'm pretty fucking chatty, but I am trying to hopefully definitely keep this under an hour. That was kind of my main goal. That's why I kind of been going through the boxes after the hits so that we don't do a top 5 because that would take too long, right? That usually takes me like 2 minutes on a one box. Imagine with like 4 boxes of options. Yeah, no. So we're not doing a top 5, unfortunately. But hey, we definitely went over every single one of the big hits in every single one. And obviously we'll do just that for One Piece before we close up the video. And I guess I can do like a small, either my favorite one overall or my top 3, I guess I can do. Or I guess I can do like top 3. Or I mean, I know, we've been talking about it. So you know the top 3 price cards, right? Well, maybe not exactly, but we know it's definitely Son Goku, the GT version, the SP version, the SP Yuta, and then Eno, the leader version, most likely, right? So those are the 3 price cards so far that we pulled in these 4 boxes. Obviously, Battle Spirit Saga, we might have gotten lucky. I just don't know the price of the experts just because, again, there's so few sellers that they are so volatile that they could have gone up by a bunch or they could have crashed because more people started selling them. So Battle Spirit Saga, I'm kind of unsure, but that's why I didn't go too much into detail on that one. But Digimon, I know for sure the Rapidmon is like 30-something. So I know for sure that doesn't beat the Goku. And I don't believe it would beat a Leader Altar or a SB one. So, especially the characters they are. So I don't believe it. So we'll have to see. But definitely very curious. Let's do this. Final 2 packs. So we're about to finish this. Under an hour. Let's fucking go. That's under 15 minutes a box. You know how crazy that is? Hey, let's go. I'll take a Captain Kid. You know how crazy that is? You know how quick that is? That's insane. I'm so proud of myself. That's almost like half of the time, right? Because a box has 24 packs. And if you open it at half it would be 12 minutes. So that's almost there. That's pretty damn cool. Hey, we got Ulta. Or Ulti. Sorry. Not Ulta. Ulta's a store of makeup. Sorry about that. We got Ulti, which I did pull her all third. It's nothing crazy, but hey, it's pretty damn cool. And again, I did pull some insane shit. So I'm not complaining. Honestly, I don't really care that I only pulled 2 hits. Let's see it. So we got our big 2 hits, of course. So we got Eno, Uta, Ulti. Right. Uta, Ulti. Okay, I was going to say I'm not tripping, right? Eustace, Rebecca, Pika, Koala, Law. We got Borsalino, and then what the hell? So we got all those SRs. I believe it's 8 SRs. So, okay, so let's go through this. Let's just count it real quick because I'm about to talk about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 SRs. Okay, so Digimon, it seems that Digimon and One Piece share the number of SRs that you get or supers that you get. So it seems that those 2 you get 7. It seems that Dragon Ball, you'd actually get 1 more because, again, Dragon Ball and One Piece are the only ones that you can get 3 hits. But how Dragon Ball works is they'll take 1 of your SRs if you do get 3 hits. I've seen it in my case. That's why I'm mentioning it. So, for example, if we had gotten a 3rd altar in Dragon Ball, we would have seen 1 less SR. So you would have seen 7 SRs versus 8. So Dragon Ball is a little more generous. Again, they're not worth as much, but technically it is a little more generous. And then Battle Spirit Saga, we have the one that is probably the least generous in terms of that. But again, with the collaboration rares and the anniversary rares and these new additional hits, it does make up for it. But if we're just talking about the SRs, essentially the ones that you're really going for, it is kind of interesting because Battle Spirit Saga doesn't have an equivalent to Seeker rares like every other one of the 3 games does, which is kind of funny because it is the newest game, so you would think they would model it. But again, it's a new game, but it's an old game because obviously I'm pretty sure they're just taking the same cards, right, from the old game, and they're essentially just releasing them again. I don't think they're tweaking them. So maybe that explains that difference, right, in philosophy. So I don't know. Very interesting. Again, that is the hits that you get, though. One Piece, 7, and then 2 hits, possibly 3. Dragon Ball, 7 to 8 hits with the SRs, and then 2 to possibly 3. Digimon, you get 7 SRs, and then possibly, or no, BT. If it's a BT box like this one, 2 hits guaranteed. And then you get, if it's an EX box, you get 3 hits, possibly an extra 4th hit at a 50% chance of Seeker, right? And then Battle Spirit Saga, 6 X rares and 2 SPRs now guaranteed. So you do get those 8 hits guaranteed. So there you go. That's a comparison in all the games. Under 1 hour. Let's fucking go. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for the 100 subscribers. I appreciate it. I guess we'll see you again. Another celebration at 1,000. Oh, wait, actually part 2. But we're doing part 2. But if not, I'll see you at 1,000 if we do this again. And hey, see you.